have a special report, special announcement that just needs to be said. Stay tuned and see what it is. Today's announcement, June 16th, 2020, is the Sturgis rally. The city of Sturgis has said, we're going ahead with the rally. So let's talk about what that's going to detail for this year. So the city of Sturgis voted last night on June 15th, and they decided to go ahead with the motorcycle rally within the city limits of Sturgis. What are they going to do? We're going to go through a few of the checklists here that they've decided on, what they voted on, and what we're not going to have this year. Start off. First thing the city decided was motorcycle riders, we're all heading to Sturgis no matter if they close the town down or not. So they figured out that they were still going to have sanitation, they're still going to have the police there, they're still going to have volunteers, they're also going to have people that they pay to still work the rallies. With parking, with blocking certain streets off, putting the stop signs up that they add every year. All the things that they normally do that affect the town when Sturgis rally comes, they would have had to spend all that money anyway. So they figured that that would be a very large expense on the city's budget. So that's what made them decide. The police chief came up and he even spoke on this and said that, he actually, one of the proposals that were in here was to only allow us to park on a certain street, no side streets. Well, the police chief came up and said, that's just going to cause a lot of problems with the bikers that come in because they've been coming here for years. They know where to park. So we're going to have to put more barricades up. We're going to do a lot more work, where the city ended up in the vote to decide, no, we're going to have the parking just like it's always been. The same places you could park last year, the year before, it's going to be the same places. But the places that we're not allowed to park, don't park because they do tow you away. So let's take a look and see some of the things that the Sturgis is going to do. Some of the things that they're going to do is, they're really good about the citizens of Sturgis. They're going to be working with them, which they already do, which I didn't know until I heard the meeting last night, that they already offer services of people can have groceries delivered to their house, things like that, that the city does now. They're going to expand that and offer more services that the city will be doing for people that just can't get out and those with underlying conditions. So that's really important. Thumbs up for Sturgis for stepping up and doing that. Allow the vendors to come in that want to come in, but what they're going to do is they're going to sanitize after we leave. They're going to, every night, they're going to sanitize the sidewalks and the streets. They're going to have somebody come in and spray that, a contractor, every night. They're going to tell the vendors to let them know that, hey, make sure you have everything up high so that way when we spray, we don't damage any of your products and things like that. So that's another extra step that Sturgis is going to do to kind of work this out, to kind of keep the area a little bit cleaner for all of us, for us and the citizens that are there. So that's kind of nice. So let's take a quick look and see some of the other things that they're going to do. Here's some of the things that they're going to affect. They're going to cancel the use of the fairgrounds. No B1 flyover, no photo towers. No, that cancels the noon and the 5 o'clock photos. No Harley-Davidson Rally Point bans. No Harley-Davidson Rally Point contest. They're going to cancel the $105,000 in advertising that they were going to use to promote those events. They're not going to be paying for that now, or doing those. No opening ceremonies. They're going to cancel the 5K contest, etc. And now here they do show that they're canceling the rides. They kind of talked about that last night, and it seemed like they were still going to do that. So the paperwork here says they're canceling it. So we'll have to go with what they're saying there. That's only the rides that the city sponsors. So all the rides that the Buffalo Chip and Full Throttle and some of the other campgrounds do and organizations do out there, they're still going to be having those because they're not affected by what the city decides they're going to do because they're not even in the city limits. Vendors are going to allow unregulated sales. They're going to issue permits, guidelines for distancing, PPEs, and guidelines for the occupancy. So really the rally is going to be pretty much just like it was before. But one of the things that they're really emphasizing, the mayor was on this morning and I watched that, and we need to take some responsibility ourselves. So we need to all step up and try not to spread that. We don't want to make those people sick there, and we don't want to get sick. A lot of you are traveling long distance. We're coming from Arizona. So it's a long distance. You're going to stop in a lot of places before you get to Sturgis. You want to make sure that you get there healthy and that you're not going to be sick. So, think about that the whole time you're around. We've been still socially distancing. We're still getting out and we're still doing things. But we kind of keep our distance from everybody. Not too close to anyone. Keep that 6 feet. That's not bad. Stay away from people that are coughing and sick. We wash our hands a lot. We use hand sanitizers. We're not a mask wearer. We only put our mask on that we need to. But one of the things I seen today on one of the forums, and this is something we should do as bikers, we should bring some PPEs to give to the city, because they're going to be trying to supply the workers, things like that. They're going to offer this as free thing. There's even talk that they may even offer it to the citizens of Sturgis. So maybe grab a couple boxes of face masks, some gloves, things like that that they could use, and bring them and drop them off at the City Hall or drop them off at the Chamber of Commerce. Somewhere down there, somebody will take them. And maybe that'd be a good part for us as bikers, the hundreds of thousands of us. If we just brought one box of each, think how nice and appreciated the city of Sturgis would be for us. And we do appreciate Sturgis. And we like to have the rally there. It's been going on for the 80th year. Let's keep having it on. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. So we're going to see you in Sturgis. Make sure you follow us, because we're going to be vlogging on a regular basis while we're in Sturgis. We're going to hit Sturgis already in July, right around the 20th. Maybe even before. Within a few days of that, I'll post it on here and let you know. We're going to be vlogging. I'm going to do my best to vlog every single day, show you the rides, give you all the heads up before some of you actually roll into town for Sturgis Bike Week. So make sure you subscribe, give us that thumbs up, and ring that notification bell, because ringing that notification bell, you'll get a little message letting you know that I just posted a video or we've gone live. We're going to do our best to see if we can do some live out there too, which that's a whole another thing, because we're only up to 400 subscribers. Our goal is we got to get to that 1,000 subscribers. And we got to get our watch time up. If we can get to that, we can do a lot more things, do a lot more live streams and a lot of things like that that I can't do right now, because we just don't have enough subscribers going on to make our system and our program work. So I appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next vlog.